Another beautiful day in the market today. Let's go over the intraday analysis and what clues the market has left us for tomorrow. 8:39, I said there's no reason to short unless we get a clear rejection off the 5-day moving average. At 8:44, we identified even stronger tapering with the black algorithm. I said identify black tapering algo, wait for confirmation if you want to short this. As you can see right here, we tapered with the black algorithm. Once we broke the black algorithm, the 5-day moving is right here at the beginning of the day. We reject the 5-day moving edge, broke out of the black. Could have scaled in right here, but you had to protect by lower day. We also identified this yellow selling algorithm, so you could have kept your runners as long as we stayed in the yellow selling algorithm. If you missed that trade, there's no problem. All you have to do now is wait for the next structure and wait for the algos to repeat themselves. At 9:30 on the dot, I said only way I would scale in heavy on the short is if we close the intraday cup and form a handle for the selling continuation. Once we failed the buying continuation to break out of the intraday blue selling algorithm, and we also identified the controlled buying black algorithm, just wait for the cup to complete and the same exact controlled black and orange algorithm repeated itself. I told my members to protect at the bottom of the blue algorithm, but you could have nurtured your runners with the stronger yellow algorithm that triggered us out. So at this point of the day, we identified the controlled selling blue algorithm as well as the controlled buying algorithms that kept repeating themselves, which was the orange and black algorithms. There's no reason to long this unless we start breaking out of the intraday blue selling algorithm. As long as we maintain the selling algorithms, there's looking for selling continuation. At 10:32, I said for the selling continuation, the same black and new pink creating a head and shoulders would be best. As you can see here, the same exact black algorithm repeated itself, but we identified a stronger pink tapering algorithm to break us out. Once they broke us out, could have scaled in on the pink, but protect by red, as you can see here. If you could identify your eyes to see the white selling algorithm, you realize that we started tapering even harder with the blue intraday selling algorithm. So going back a little bit, at 10:35, I said if we continue to taper with the blue algo, this may be a play later. Once you know what you're looking for with the tapering algorithm, we started completing this cup. We didn't get the best microstructure to break us out of the intraday blue algorithm, but the black algorithm triggered us out. So as long as you identify the black algorithm, if you want to scale in here, you just have to risk the black algorithm and cut your losses if we started breaking out. But as you can see, this is just weak structure, so we didn't go too far. And also earlier in the day, we identified the green algo. But obviously we built more liquidity, but we were still in the green algorithm, the tapering algorithm. So there was no reason to short unless we started breaking the pink and then the green algorithm and showing some tapering with the green. As you can see here, once we started testing the top of the green, we started tapering. Once we broke out of the tapering green algorithm right here, you want to wait for the buying continuation if buying continuation happens. But as you can see, we failed the buying continuation. Once we triggered out of the controlled selling algorithm blue and the pink buying algorithm, you could have scaled in here, but you have to protect on the bottom of the green if there's no structure, and then obviously hold runners in the red selling algorithm. This trade right here is important because this is why it's so important not to have a bias. Just trade with the structure, trade with the market. Don't ever have a bias. Always be prepared, never surprised. And the reason why we seen such a sell-off goes back to here when we broke out with less structure. But as you can see, at the end of the day, we've seen the same exact buying algorithms to bring us right back up into range. So this could still be controlled selling algorithms. This could be for tomorrow, and especially if the 5-day moving average is right there. This was my last trade of the day. I was officially done. I didn't trade this at all. And at 7:36, I also mentioned in my Discord before the market opened, I said nothing has changed. If you watched the end of yesterday's video, we created a micro cup at 586, and then obviously we were preparing for that handle to form earlier this morning. As you can see here, we completed a cut, rejected the 5-day moving average, and started forming a handle possibly for tomorrow for the continuation up. And that could be the clue for tomorrow. We may need to see a little more structure to build to break out of the blue selling algorithm as long as the 5-day moving average. Just wait for the reclaim. If we fail the continuation and reject this tomorrow, you'll be prepared because as yesterday's video, I also talked about this liquidity that we built on Monday. So if we reject that and grab that liquidity, that will be perfect too. So you're prepared on both sides. Whatever happens, happens. Don't have a bias. Just prepare and react.